In this screencast, I'll go over your team profile. Now, the team profile is a quick, high-level snapshot of your team and your team's metrics. So on the top toolbar here, you'll see an icon, a grid icon. Go ahead and click on that, and on the drop-down that appears, click on Profile, and you'll be presented with your team's profile. So the first thing you're going to want to do is next to your team name, click on the Edit link. And you'll be presented with a form where you can put in information on your team. You can add a team logo by pressing Choose File here. You can edit your team name, edit your team description. In team description, you'll see a number assigned. This is your team's number as part of the I-Core program, so leave that in there, but then you can go ahead and put in any information on or description following that number. Under Team Industry, this is the primary industry that your technology is in, your product is in. So select the one that best fits your product or your business. Under Team University, LinkedIn URL, and Twitter username, remember these are for the team as a whole. So if it's a LinkedIn URL for your team or Twitter username for your team or company, go ahead and put those in. If you want to put in your personal LinkedIn URL and personal Twitter, you can do that through your personal profile, which I have another screencast on. So after you're done putting in that information, just click on the Submit button at the bottom right. So the next section, you'll see the team. This will have all of your team members in it automatically as they sign in to the system for the first time. So if they provided a picture for their in their personal profile, you'll see those. Otherwise, you'll see just the name. So click on the Edit button next to each member's name and put in any information that you'd like to add on them, including their LinkedIn or Twitter if they have one. Under Skills, you can select the kind of skills that the team member brings to the team. So go ahead and select the ones that fit and click on Submit. Mentors is going to be the same thing. When your mentor first signs in, you'll see their name pop up and you can put in additional information, including their LinkedIn URL for them. For prototypes and products, you'll see low fidelity MVP and high fidelity MVP. So MVP stands for minimum viable product, and it is just that. It's sort of a prototype of your product or your technology. Now you may or may not have an MVP, and you may or may not develop one during the I-Core program. But if you do, or if you have any preliminary information, you can always put that in here by pressing this little update icon and providing either a URL to a website containing information on your MVP or your MVP itself, or upload any files, including PDFs or pictures or anything else that gives more detail, more insight into your technology or product. So click on Save and you'll successfully update the MVP section, and you can do that for high fidelity MVP as well if that pertains to your team. These two sections are information on your market. So under market type, you'll see a list of different market types. If you're unfamiliar with these terms, you'll encounter it in your reading and the lecture videos and the lectures by the teaching team. Alternatively, you can click on this little help video and a video will pop up that gives you an explanation on what the different market types are so you can identify the market type for your business and your product. So click on the one that best pertains to you and move on to market size, where you'll see a similar help video. You can put in 3 different numbers: the total available market, the served available market, and the target market. Again, these are explained in the readings and lecture videos. Here, next to each number, you can put in a source. So if you find a market research report online and you want to link to that, or you find an article online that gives you the number that you're looking for, go ahead and put that in the source fields. And you can also upload an attachment. So this can be a market research report that you found and you want to upload the PDF. After you're done, just click on the Submit button and it'll reload the page. And this will grow as you put in these different numbers. The team video is the lessons learned video that each team does at the end of the I-Core program. Once you've made this video, you can upload it to YouTube and place in the YouTube URL here and click Save. And at the bottom right here, you'll see export team profile. So if you want to export your team profile and keep it saved on your computer, you can go ahead and do that by clicking on that button. On the top right here, under investment readiness level, or IRL, this is updated automatically as you put in information into Launchpad Central. As you log additional information, it does some back-end processing and determines where on this scale your team is. Now, it may not be a perfect metric for investment readiness, but it does provide a good metric for how well you're using the system and whether you're using it to its full potential. So if you want to learn more about that, just click on this link and you'll be taken to a page that gives you a description on each of the investment readiness levels.